Hi guys, welcome back to DRUM.DOG, and the day has come that we didn't know we really needed, but there is another drum dampening product on the market.
So we got our hands on some of the new this year Evans EQ Pods, and we were just going to check them out real quick and do a little overview because there was no point comparing them to anything and doing one of our sound comparisons because an EQ pod is an EQ pod, right? I mean, it was going to sound exactly the same as a Moongel, but alas, we would be wrong in making such an assumption. And after today's discoveries, they are phenomenally different from a Moongel. So this has rapidly turned into
A sound comparison.
Yeah.
That's someone I've done for ages.
I know, I've missed it.
What you can't do with Moongel is be a Star Wars general.
Is that the highest rank, or is that more?
I don't understand. There's probably some
2 packs
somewhere.
of pods
Yeah.
for. Well, okay. On a first impression, you get a very snazzy little tin.
I like that.
That is very difficult to open.
Yeah,
might
yeah.
I add? For someone with very short fingernails, it is. There we go. It's a challenge to open, and a bit of a faff with these little dividers in the pack. I mean, yeah, they're. It's a very nice pot, but.
It's very nicely displayed.
Yeah, it's a bit of a faff. Like, you kind of have to line the 2 dividers back up to get them in the pot again. It's not. I know. I'm really splitting hairs here, but I feel like it is for a pot to store some jelly in. It's a bit over-engineered and it's more difficult than it should be. If we draw our attention to the tried and tested pots with a nice little lip that you open and they're just all loose in there, that is. I hate to say, hang on, let's do a race from closed. Who can put their gel onto the practice pad quicker? 3, 2, 1, go. Done.
No. Done.
I mean, no one's really worrying about that, but it is just more difficult than it needs to be.
Okay, sure.
But okay, let's check out.
Can I point out one thing that I've just come to mind and probably matters to no one else but me, really?
Yeah.
But when I was in the old drum retail business, this pot is a really awkward shape. Everyone wanted to buy it, but the height is just too much to go through as a posted thing.
Ooh.
I sold loads of them, but I had to pay extra postage and couldn't be competitive. Look at that. You can post that for a letter.
So it's better for the retailer,
Yeah.
but worse for the consumer.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, but ultimately, who really cares how difficult it is to get onto a drum? That's really menial. Let's find out how they sound, because I was a surprise there. Let's just hear the kit wide open. Let's put 1 EQ pod per drum and then 1 Moongel per drum and see what happens.
Okay. So there you go, it's very clear to see. And the difference is, it's easy if you've got the two in your hand, you can tell what the difference is going to be. One's heavier than the other. It's a load more to it.
Yeah, I mean, one of the EQ pods, although they're about the same size physically as a Moongel, they do feel a bit heavier and are they're denser, more substantial. They're much more substantial. I say they're the equivalent of about 2 Moongel.
Yeah, so it's the mass is double, I reckon. I'm not going to weigh, I'm can't bothered. But so it's going to be double the dampening, which is fine if you want to use 2 Moongel. But the Moongel just has more. What's the word? I've gone blank.
A bit more
versatility.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was thinking anyway.
Versatility, because you don't want that is really dampened.
Yeah.
Really dampened.
To get a light dampening with these, you really would have to go kind of halfway off. But then they're so much stiffer, they wouldn't really bend up around the hoop like you can get a Moongel.
You'd be Stanley Life in it. You'd have half a one. Yeah.
I mean, and here's the thing with these. One thing that you don't get with the Moongel is that with the EQ pods, you get 6 small ones and then 1 doubler. And if one of these is worth 2 Moongel roughly in dampening, that's an entire pot worth of Moongel in one EQ pad.
So this is for the person who accidentally bought G1s or G2 heads and really wanted some hydraulics.
This is a much cheaper solution than another set of heads.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I feel like what we could have done with is half-size pods, not a double size.
Yeah.
That would have been a little more useful. But I mean, if you're heavy into your dampening and you really want to get rid of, if you really don't want that drum to sing, ideal.
You don't want any tone.
That's a can of worms.
The can of worms. I'm going to be a bit more cynical. Why do these exist? When the perfect product exists, why do these exist? Why is every manufacturer now bringing out their own branded dampener?
I'll tell you what, one thing I've always found odd when I was first picking up the drums is that Moongel are the only Artom product. Well, they make other products. They're the only product that anyone buys from Artom. And I always found that strange. Why does one company have the monopoly on what is essentially a sticky window decoration that we put on drums to change the sound? Although the Moongel has fixed the problem, I'm surprised we haven't seen lead brands, Remo, Evans, Meinl, doing similar products sooner because it's such a simple product.
It's a simple product and they're big money. Honestly, back when I was in drum retail, these are the biggest seller. We chucked these up on eBay and we sold tons of them. And now I think people like Evans are getting into the market. Meinl with their Love Honey, is that what it's called?
Close enough.
Okay. I just don't think the brands can stand it. I don't reckon Remo can stand having one of their artists having a different branded thing on their heads. So they'll have to, or Evans, and there's just another chunk of the money there.
Yeah, why not? And
who'd you go with though? Right? If you're a Meinl endorsee and you got a headline show at the London Drum Show, and you're an Evans endorsee,
it'd be clash of the reps.
Oh no!
What I would do is get both reps in a cage fight. Mm-hmm. 2 man enter, 1 man leave. Dampeners solved.
Yeah, they have to get a metre length of whatever these are made of.
Tug of war.
Just slapping competition.
Oh, careful now, that's a whole other product. Right, there we have it. The comparison that no one asked for and we didn't expect to have to do, but they are dramatically different.
They're huge. And if you want a lot of dampening in a lovely case, which looks like one of those Oxford pencil cases you used to get with your protractor in. Go for it. But you're not going to get a subtle dampen, you're going to get a lot of damp.
Me personally, for that reason alone, I'm going to be sticking to Moongel because so often I do want a smaller amount of dampening. And I have been told off by the YouTube police before for having an HD dry head with 2 Moongels on it. But that isn't really a crazy amount of dampening. And then I can go to 1 and have that fine-tune ability. So
Cool. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments if you dampen your drums, what you dampen your drums with, and have you tried either of these products? Give us a shout.
If you want to check out more sound comparisons like this, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we hope to see you again soon.